wrestling fans. My name is Brian Crazy. You're watching the F brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in once again. I am back with your Friday Night Smackdown results for this week, August 31st, 2012. If you guys don't want to know what's going to happen on the show before it airs on TV, please turn this video off now. The dark match of the night, we saw Jinder Mahal pick up the win over Yoshitatsu. Then we go into SmackDown, which will air this Friday here in the United States. SmackDown opens with the World's Heavyweight Champion, Sheamus. He comes to the ring and cuts a promo. He's then interrupted by the intellectual savior of the masses, Damien Sandow, and Sandow insults Sheamus and the crowd, and then he ends up leaving. Booker T comes out and announces Sheamus versus Damien Sandow later in the night. This is probably Damien Sandow's most high-profile match since returning to the WWE. He did have a short run in the WWE a few years back. He was known as Idol Stevens. He was paired with Casey James, and they were known as Michelle McCool's teacher's pets. Then we go into the first match of the night. Rey Mysterio ended up picking up the win over Cody Rhodes. Caitlyn picked up the win over Natalya. Eve was on commentary throughout this match. Another anger management session involving Kane and Daniel Bryan was shown. And then we see a backstage segment with Booker T. He says AJ is off her rocker. Vicky came up and criticized AJ and threatens to take action if the board of directors doesn't. This is after the situation that happened on Monday Night Raw, where AJ Lee, the general manager of Raw, came out and slapped Vicky Guerrero for some remarks that she made. Then Sheamus ends up picking up the win over Damien Sandow via countout. The primetime players end up picking up the win over Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel. Good to see Gabriel and Kidd back together teaming. They had a great match at WrestleMania 28, and I can't wait to see what they're going to bring to the table in future months. Another anger management session is shown yet again with Kane and Daniel Bryan. And then hype for Alberto Del Rio, his interview, which will be coming up next. Alberto Del Rio cuts a promo on Sheamus. Kane comes out and apologizes to Josh Matthews for the attack at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. And then we see Alberto Del Rio pick up the win over Kane. Post-match, Kane attacks Matthews. So he was trying to, I guess, embrace what they're teaching him at these anger management sessions. As soon as he lost, all bets were off, and Matthews was the logical target. You know, Kane seemed soft. He seemed weak by apologizing, I assume, and then, you know what, he had to make it up. Matthews got it. And I wonder what Matthews is going to do about this. I know he had some tweets earlier on in the week talking about how displeased he was with various superstars putting their hands on him, and this has happened multiple times in the past to Josh Matthews. I'm really curious what the general managers are going to do. If AJ Lee is not going to take action, if Booker T is not going to take action, this is just another thing going against both of those general managers, and it's more fuel to the fire for change in management possibly, alongside the situation that's going on with AJ Lee and Vicky Guerrero. And then in the main event, we see Randy Orton pick up the win over Dolph Ziggler to close out Friday Night Smackdown. I do have to say, this is very similar to how they were booking Daniel Bryan after he won Money in the Bank last year. He lost for a series of matches, then he started to pick up momentum, and then he became World's Heavyweight Champion. And Dolph Ziggler really hasn't gotten too many wins since winning that Money in the Bank briefcase. He got the win over Chris Jericho on Monday Night Raw, but that's after he lost the night before at the SummerSlam pay-per-view in a way higher profile match, against Jericho. So I want to know your guys' thoughts. I want to know your guys' feedback. I can't wait to see Friday Night Smackdown firsthand and provide you guys with a full review. These are just some quick thoughts based off the results that I was able to acquire. So I want to know your guys' thoughts. I want to know your guys' feedback. Drop it below. Have a great night. Have a safe commute tomorrow morning, and I'll catch you later.